In today's video, we're looking at the possibility of a PlayStation 4 Pro price drop as we head into the holiday season. The price of the PlayStation 4 Pro has actually been slashed over in Japan, and now a lot of gamers are thinking something similar might be coming over here in the West as well. On top of that, the latest patch for No Man's Sky is out today, and the guys over at Hello Games are continuing to improve the game, and this patch is very sizable, so I want to go over some of the new additions in it. Can't go over everything because there are a lot of changes, but I will leave a link in the description box down below where you can take a look at everything they've changed and added. Also, we've got a new motorbike combat game coming to the PlayStation 4, and it is being released very soon. Want to take a look at that game, a game that not a lot of people are talking about. You guys know me, I always like to give these more niche titles a look so some of you guys are aware they are coming out. Also, Dynasty Warriors 9 is getting a pretty big update. Dynasty Warriors 9 wasn't received very well by fans, but it was the latest game in the long-running Dynasty Warriors franchise, and hopefully with this update the game can continue to get better. And lastly, I do want to take a look at yet another rumor about what Rocksteady is working on. We've heard so many things about what Rocksteady is cooking up. We've heard the possibility of a Superman game, we've heard the possibility of a Justice League game, and now we are hearing that maybe they're working on another Batman game. I don't even know what to buy anymore because there have been so many rumors with Rocksteady, but the new rumor does suggest that the game will be announced very soon. It actually has a specific event that the game will be announced, so I do want to take a look at that, but I would take all of these Rocksteady rumors with a big grain of salt at this point because there have been so many, and there are things that point towards all of them having some sort of credibility. And this time around, Rocksteady also put out a tweet saying that they are looking for new people to join their team. So we'll cover that at the end of this video. First, let's talk about the possibility of a PlayStation 4 Pro price drop. Now, this rumor is coming into play because PlayStation Japan just confirmed this week that the PlayStation 4 Pro will be getting a price drop over there. They're knocking off about 5,000 yen, which is equivalent to $50 off the price. So if a similar price cut was in effect over here, it would mean that it would drop from $399 to $349. Now, that's not even an amazing price drop considering we do have bundles, like the Marvel Spider-Man bundle was released at $400. We have the Red Dead Redemption PS4 Pro bundle that's being released at $400. So why would you just get a base console for $350? But if the price was dropped to $350, here's what would happen. This would open the floodgates to the bundles now being priced at $350. So if the Pro does drop by $50, a couple months later on when the new bundles would be released, then they would be $350 as well, and then when the Pro does go on sale, it would go even cheaper than $350. So on the surface, thinking that, okay, a PlayStation 4 Pro for $350 isn't that great, but if the PlayStation 4 Pro's MSRP becomes $350, what'll then happen is that when the PS4 Pro is then on sale, that's when you're really gonna be getting the good deals. I wouldn't recommend you to just go ahead and buy a base PS4 Pro. I would never recommend that. You gotta wait for a bundle or you gotta wait for the console to be on sale. But if the regular price is already $350 and then the console goes on sale, well then of course you're probably going to be getting the console for $300 or maybe even cheaper than that, or you could get a bundle for $350. You just have a lot more possibilities for better deals with a price drop. I'll keep my eyes open to where this goes. I do foresee some sort of price drop prior to Black Friday or during Black Friday. I would really love it if they made a PlayStation 4 Pro and PlayStation VR bundle. I think they're really missing the boat on that. Maybe I'm asking for too great of a price, but a PS4 Pro, PlayStation VR headset, maybe bundle in a game or two in there, $500. I think that would be a very hot item as we go into the holiday season. Maybe I am asking for a little bit too much with it being priced at $500, but $500 is a hefty asking price, so you do really have to make it worth a gamer's while. But if you got a Pro, you got a VR headset, say you got Astrobot Rescue Mission, and then you got Marvel Spider-Man 2, hey, if a Black Friday bundle like that shows up, I think a lot of people would definitely be buying it. But take it as rumor for now, but considering the prices being dropped in Japan, I don't think a Western price drop is too far off. Also, today we have the latest patch for No Man's Sky, and it is adding a bunch of new content, and it is also including a bunch of fixes. I don't want to go through everything, but the highlight is the fact that it added a new exocraft, the Pilgrim. You'll be able to purchase the blueprints for the Pilgrim Geobay from a blueprint analyzer, and it added an exocraft summoning station that once built on a planet, allowing all owned exocraft to be summoned from anywhere on that planet. You can purchase those blueprints from a blueprint analyzer as well. Increased the base speed of the Colossus, added upgrade modules for the exocraft, expanded the exocraft quick menu, added the ability to customize your exocraft with a unique paint, decals, and boost particle options, and a bunch more. Again, we'll have a link to DualShockers where they have an in-depth post on what patch 1.63 is bringing. But this is yet another free update that Hello Games has rolled out for No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky has become considerably a better game since its original launch back in 2016, and nowadays you can find No Man's Sky considerably cheaper than what it was released at. So it is a great time to check out No Man's Sky, and it'll continue to get better and better. Moving on from that, we we have the release date for a brand new PlayStation 4 motorbike combat game in Steel Rats. I'll talk about the release date in a second, but we've also got the gameplay reveal for the game, and it looks to be a pretty slick side-scrolling game. Looks very unique in presentation, definitely gives me some vibes of Trials, but it does have a more combat-oriented focus, but gameplay-wise, but you've also got some fast-paced, action-oriented gameplay with a ton of explosions. It looks like a pretty cool game, and it'll be dropping on November 7th. A game that I think will get lost in the shuffle considering it comes out right between Red Dead Redemption 2 and Fallout 76. Steel Rats will be dropping on November 7th, and the game is available now to pre-order on the PlayStation Store, and if you're a Plus member, you will get the Deluxe Edition 15% off. Moving on from that, Dynasty Warriors 9 will be getting a brand new update. I want to cover this quick because Dynasty Warriors 9, a game that I was looking forward to, however, got a very negative reception from gamers and critics alike. But Tecmo Koei is still hard at work at the game. The new update will introduce an online local split screen with 2 players supporting the game. And on top of that, Tecmo Koei is still saying that they've got a lot more content planned for the game. So even though it got a relatively negative reception, it looks like Tecmo Koei hasn't completely given up on it yet. No specific release date on when this content is going to be dropping, but if Dynasty Warriors 9 turns you off a little bit, maybe some new content and some new elements will win you back over. But I wasn't too pleased with the title. I was really looking forward to it going into the release because it was moving to a more open world setting, but it turned out to be worse than the previous Dynasty Warriors entry, and I think it would be best if Tecmo Koei just went back to their roots, but hey, that's just one man's opinion. And lastly, this is getting a little laughable at this point, but there is yet another new rumor on what Rocksteady is working on. Rocksteady are, of course, the guys that brought out the Batman Arkham games. They wrapped that franchise up seemingly with Batman Arkham Knight back in 2015, but now we have yet another rumor coming from various social sites, including 4chan and Reddit, and it is saying that Batman Arkham Universe is the next game, and it'll be unveiled at XO18, a Xbox fan event. The user that posted this is also saying that Batman Arkham Universe is set to launch in fall of 2019, and Gotham City will be 1.5 times larger than that of Batman Arkham Knight, and the main villain will be Court of Owls. Honestly, based on what I read about the Justice League game, I think I would rather prefer that Justice League rumor to come to fruition rather than this Batman Arkham Universe rumor. I had my fill of Batman. The Batman Arkham trilogy was really good. I'm ready for Rocksteady to move on and try something different, whether it be a Justice League game, whether it be a game entirely revolved around Superman, whatever the case may be. I think gamers got their fill of Batman, and I think it's time for Rocksteady to try something new, and that's why I don't buy this rumor all too much. If they really were working on a Batman Arkham game, remember that between Arkham City and Arkham Knight, of course there was going to be a little bit more time needed for the development of that game because they were moving on to a new console, but this rumor is suggesting that Batman Arkham Universe would be released on current-gen platforms. Well, they already have that foundation and experience built with Batman Arkham Knight. Why has it taken them so long to put out Batman Arkham Universe? That part doesn't resonate with me all too much, and that's why I'm not personally buying this rumor. But Rocksteady did just put out a tweet saying, "We're looking for awesome people to join our awesome team. Head to rocksteadyltd.com/jobs to find out more." Specifically, they're looking for a lead AI coder, a senior network coder, lead animator, lead graphics coder, tech artist, and producer. Who knows if this is tied to the game that they're working on right now, but I would imagine that their game is pretty far along at this point. And whether it be Batman Arkham Universe, whether it be that Justice League game, whether it be Superman, I just want to see it announced sooner rather than later. This XO18 event is very soon, November 10th to November 11th, so we'll find out soon enough if this rumor is accurate. And that's gonna conclude this video. Again, the PlayStation 4 Pro might be getting a price drop. Regardless, even if it doesn't get an official price drop, considering Black Friday is next month, expect a ton of great deals to be available if you're looking for a PS4 Pro, whether you want to buy a bundle or you just want to get a standalone console. I'm sure there are going to be some good deals for you guys to snag up. No Man's Sky has gotten a brand new patch with patch 1.63, a lot of new content, a lot of new fixes. Steel Rats is an upcoming motorbike combat game for the PlayStation 4. It's dropping on November 7th. This one is definitely going to get lost in the shuffle, but I would keep your eyes open to it. Dynasty Warriors 9 is getting an expansive update soon, and another rumor about Rocksteady's next game, Batman Arkham Universe. I don't really buy it, but I'll let you guys be the judge of that. That's gonna conclude this one. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. This video is sponsored by the fine folk over at SCD Keys. On this channel, we're always talking about saving money and getting great deals, and that's what you can do by picking up a $50 PlayStation Store card from SCD Keys. If you head over to their website, link is down below, and search for a $50 PlayStation Store card, you'll find it. Go ahead and add it to your card, and use our specialized promo code GC3 to save 3% on your your order. That'll bring the cost of the card down to $46.64. You can check out and choose your method of payment. Your key will show up on your account and boom, just like that, you got a $50 PSN card a little bit cheaper. Not only do they have great deals on PlayStation Store credit, they also have Windows 10 and other software heavily discounted, and you can get great deals on those as well. Again, check out the link to SCD keys in the description box below.